So in this video we are going to be making this trendy Valentino men's slippers you are seeing on your screen. So first thing is to mask your last, and then after masking your last, the next thing you are going to do is to draw your center line. Then after taking the center line, we are going to start our sketching. You see this line running through the tool at the top to the other side of the last. So here is where it is intersecting with the center line. You see it here. So from that point we are going to take a measurement from here, take a measurement towards the instep from here to somewhere here, 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. That's the measurement we are going to take, 4.5 inches. Then take another measurement from that point. From that point here, take another measurement from here to somewhere here, 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. So here is the 1.5 inches. So pick the drawing from that point on the instep, that 4.5 inches, and then take it through the 1.5 inches. Then after doing that, you take another measurement from that point to somewhere here, take 1.5 inches again, 1.5 inches. So here's 1.5 inches. Then from here to here, 1.5 inches. Then take another measurement from the center line at that point from here to somewhere here, 1 inches. 1 inches. That's going to be the distance from the center line at this point. 1 inches. 1 inch, sorry, 1 inch. So bring this drawing here with a curve. Then from this point now, take another curve, take it towards the toe. So take it straight, leave it straight like this. You see what I did here? So remember, this is where the strap ends. That's where your toe guard is going to stop at when you are crafting the pattern. So you have to note that. Now the next thing to do here is our measurement. So now from this point, remember from here to here is 3.5 inches. So we're going to leave a gap from here to here, 0.5 inches away from that measurement. So we bring down the line. We know the strap is sliding to the back, so we need to slide it now. So from here to here, 3.5 inches. Then from here away from the 3.5, we leave a gap of 0.5 inch. So now we are going to join this to this point here. So what I'm going to do, add a masking tape to the tip of my measuring tape, then align it to that point, and then gum the masking tape so that it will allow me to have control of the tape. So make sure it's at the point, at the feather edge, and then you take a line. So after doing that, let me make it more visible. So after doing that, remember from here to here is 1.5 inches. So from here to here, you take another measurement, 1.5 inches. So make sure you place your tape properly. You see the tape is aligning on this line here, so make sure take 1.5 inches measurement. Now we're going to join this spot to this spot here, you understand? So let's do the same thing. So after that we are done with the sketching. So you see what we have here. Now the next thing we are going to do is to cut it out from the last and then do the development. So let's do that. So after cutting it into shape, peel it out from the last. Then before now, you prepare your cardboard paper, fold it into 2 equal parts, make sure it is going to contain the pattern, and then place the center line of the pattern to the folded edge. You have to be careful, take your time, make sure there is no too much crease. So after that, what you need to do next is to make some corrections if there is need. So remember, this is where your toe guard is going to stop at, so note that point. So we take a measurement from that point. We take 2.5 inches. So from here down to this point, 2.5 inches. So you extend the line, then come to this side. We add a lasting allowance. Remember that the sole is very thick. You understand, the width is thick, so it is going to consume leather. So I added 4 inches lasting allowance. So we bring down these lines. So at this point, take another 1.5 inches here so that you make sure the line is straight. You understand? Just to make sure the line is corresponding. So bring it down to the lasting allowance. Now the next thing, take a measurement from here to here 1/2 inch, from here to here 1/2 inch. So do that, 1/2 inch here and then 1/2 inch here. So now you join the two measurements together with a line. So after doing that, the next thing is to cut the pattern into shape. Use your staple, pin it, and then extend these 2 lines. Extend it to this point. So later you're going to know the reason why. Just extend the line, the 2 of them. So now we're going to cut it into shape. So watch what I'm going to do now. Cut and then come down to this line here, separate the strap from that 1/2 inch, and that is it. Now we can cut the other one into shape. That's the main pattern. We're going to cut it into shape now. So registration for the second session of my private online classes is ongoing. For those of us who missed the first session, the registration is going on and it is going to end on first week of July 2024. So if you're interested, at the end of this video, I'm going to explain to us how to register. So now you see these 2 lines here now. I'm going to punch a hole. I'm going to punch 2 holes. You see it here. So this is going to help us during the time we're going to, be coupling the pattern. So once you have punched the hole, you can now remove the pin, and now this one is ready. So I'm still going to punch one hole here, and one here. So let me do that. So I have done that. These two holes are going to help you during your lasting, and this is where your toe guard is going to stop at. So now let's proceed and cut the strap into shape. So like I was saying about the private online classes, if you missed the first session, I would advise you not to miss this second session because it is loaded, and this second session might be the last session for all those topics. As a beginner, I would advise you to participate because there's a lot you are going to learn. I unveiled a lot of secrets and a lot of hacks in those classes. So now we have cut this into shape. You give it a mark here to locate the down part. You can write here down and then here up. So now take another measurement from here to here, ½ inch, from here to here, ½ inch. So that is where this strap is going to be overlapped with the main pattern, you understand? So ½ inch here, and then you join the two together with a line. So now the two patterns are ready. Now this is how to use it. Before then, mark the pattern facing, mark it, very important. So this is it. This is going to be on this side of the last. So now you mark on your leader, then you turn and mark again for the other side of the foot. Then this one you mark 1 and mark again 2. That's 2 times. 2 times you mark like this, then you turn and mark 1 and mark again 2. So 2 times for the 2 pairs. Then here is going to overlap with this way, you understand? So those 2 lines we punched is going to help us to align it properly. You see it? So you see these 2 lines, it is going to help us. So you are going to mark it out on your leather. Apply gum here, then apply gum here, and then you align it. Very simple. So now let's proceed. So remember to cut this marking dot so that you can be able to mark it out on your leather for easy coupling. So now you can place this way and then put the strap by the side, put it in position, check if there is need for you to cut off some excess. Remember, you have to consider the thickness of the double sole you're going to use because it is going to take a lot of leather. So I think this is okay this way. So you will take this facing mark, and that is it. So this is what we have. So this is it. Very simple. Just follow the procedure, follow the measurements, and you are going to arrive at the same result. So for the online classes, these are the topics to be discussed. The price is just 5,000 naira. If you are interested, make your payment to your account number on your screen, and then send your receipt of payment to the WhatsApp number under the account number, and you are going to be registered. Registration is ending first week of July 2024. And then if you are outside Nigeria, just shout me up on WhatsApp. Like I said before, if you missed the first session of these classes, don't miss this one, because if you do, you will have yourself to blame. There's a lot you are going to learn. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon if you have not, so that you get updates, because more free tutorials will be coming your way time to time. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in my next video.